Underdog's Voice is proudly sponsored by Rehab to Perform. Are pain or injuries keeping you on the sideline? Our friends at Rehab to Perform have you covered. Now open in Owings Mills with 9 other locations across the DMV. R2P will get you back in the game and ready to perform. Visit rehabtoperform.com and start your journey to peak performance today.
There we go. Welcome to another episode of Full Court Dreams, the Underdog Voice, the podcast where we dive into the inspiring stories of athletes who have faced and overcome incredible challenges. I'm your host, you know me, Coach Q, and today we have a very special guest, a young basketball talent who has played since she was just 6 years old. Please welcome Jaylah Green to the show. Jaylah, it's great to have you. How you doing? Like people cheering for you? We got a big crowd here. You like people cheering? Look, they're gonna cheer for you. Look. Get all cheering and stuff. Girl, what's going on, Jay? Chilling. Well, you can't be shy on my show. You gotta talk. Talk about chilling. You gotta say chilling, y'all. I'm chilling. You gotta be live up on here, shorty. Hey, how your day, man?
It was good.
Good. So we gonna get started real quick because your father trying to go out here and just boogie somewhere. He good. Let's get started from the beginning, Jaylah. You started playing basketball at the age of 6 because you enjoy sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what were some of the earliest memories on the court, and how did those experiences shape your love for the game?
My earliest memory was I was playing for the Lady Lions, and I hit my first jump shot, and I kind of went crazy. That kind of like influenced me to shoot the ball more.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you got for that one?
That's all I can really remember.
That's all you can really remember from your game?
Mm-hmm.
So who got you started playing basketball? How did that work out?
Well, me and my father used to play catch a lot, and it kind of like, I always had a form like shooting the ball. So one day I just told him I wanted to play, and he got me into it with my cousins and my siblings, and we just all went along with that.
All right, so you just mentioned that you played catch a lot, and one day your father told you, you told your father you wanted to play, which led to your first workout. How did your father support those initial workouts influencing your development as a young athlete?
Well, he influenced it by he would always encourage me instead of putting me down. So when he encouraged me, it kind of gave me the confidence to try new things, try new dribble moves and shoot the ball.
Yeah. So many athletes hold on, let me ask you this question first. So what is your definition of an underdog?
Someone that doesn't get the recognition they deserve.
Okay. So many athletes feel like they are underdogs at some point in their career. You described yourself as feeling like underdog to me before. So can you share more about what makes you feel this way, and how has this mindset impacted your approach to basketball?
I said I feel like underdog because I feel like some people that's just I don't think they
better than you.
Yeah, but they get a lot more recognition than I do.
Why you think that?
Maybe because of their parents, because they're real known. Well, a lot of the times at DPF.
Man, half these kids' parents ain't known. They think they know. Half of them ain't known. Some of these kids' parents pay for rankings.
Oh no.
You ain't know that?
I don't want my parents to
They pay for rankings, they pay for sign-ups, they pay for all that. Some of these parents pay for that.
I don't want my parents.
Because there's a lot of people around kids out here that I know that don't. I'd be like, what? That ain't that good.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yep. It's a lot. It's a lot that do that. Right? It's a lot of them. So we gotta be careful. Like you said, because some of these kids out here ain't better than you, but the thing is about being an underdog and being like that, do that help you work harder, stay in the gym more?
Mm-hmm.
So reflecting on your past experience with different teams, right? So how would you describe your journey so far? And have there been any standout moments or key lessons you learned along the way?
the journey been a bit rocky, and I've had a lot of like when I wasn't confident, a lot of coaches told me the same thing, like you should gain confidence and like shoot the ball and dribble the ball more, and it kind of helped me like notice what I'm doing wrong, and I built it after that, and it helped me now.
So, the different teams you've been on, what teams have you played for?
Like AAU, the Lady Lions. When I first started, I played for Thrill, Mellow, the Bells. I think that's it.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. So, out of all of those, you said the Lady Lions, Thrill, Bells, Maryland Bells, and Mellow, right? So, which one did you have the best experience at, and which one did you have the worst experience at?
The best, probably Mellow, but the worst.
So, why was Mellow the best?
Mellow was the best because like the coaches was like they actually helped you instead of like criticizing you all the time. I mean they criticized you, but they actually helped you. And then like the gear was better too. I like the gear.
The gear.
Gear.
Why y'all kids worry about the gear? Why do y'all worry about gear so much?
I don't know. I guess you like to look good.
Yeah, I know that, but like I understand y'all like to look good and the gear makes y'all look good, but really? So what?
But with Mellow, the workouts like practices were a lot better too.
Oh, then the Bell.
Yeah.
The Bells got uniforms look pretty decent.
I mean now, yeah.
All uniform is just black and white.
I like black and white.
It's just plain black and white.
You know they just got the red too.
Oh yeah, they got some. Yeah, they did. So how was the experience at Thrill like?
Thrill?
Yeah.
It was okay.
So was you at Thrill when they went from? Was you at Mellow first and then Mellow? Some of the coaches from Mellow went to Thrill.
I was at Thrill before the coaches did all of that.
Before they came over there, and then they left and went back to Mellow. Is that when you went back? That's when you went to Mellow. Back to Mellow.
I was at Thrill before all that happened. So I ain't know none of that was happening.
So, reflecting on your past experience with different teams, how would you describe your? Ask you that, but so your AAU experience has been a positive one overall, right? Especially playing with Mellow, but you decided not to play AAU this year. Can you talk more about your decision on why you didn't, why you decided not to play? How did it affect your perspective on the sport?
I decided not to play because I wasn't feeling AAU this year. Like I didn't really want to play. I wanted to work out so I could get ready for my next high school year. Like it kind of affected my perspective on it because it's like you don't need AAU to get better. Right. It's just a way to like get yourself out there or for college coaches to look at you.
But there's other ways for college coaches to look at you, that.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't worried
about. Right, but not just like AAU. So kids and parents stop thinking that AAU is the only way to get your kid noticed. Nope, you gotta put the work in to get your kid noticed. And most kids that put their work in and get noticed, most kids they the ones that's really getting recruited. And like you said, just putting in work. And I know like it's a lot of kids that decided not to play AAU this year and just put work in. I decided not to coach high school part of AAU this year. You know what I mean? And just coach like 6th and 8th graders this year. I ain't feel like dealing with AAU this year either, man. Did not feel like dealing with it. So we do a lot of local stuff. But it's like an hour away, but still, I ain't feel like dealing with it either. I can't right now. It's too much. Ugh. AAU is like, this is too much for me right now. I think a lot of people starting to feel that way. That's why a lot of people like in this area go somewhere else. Baltimore has to get that stuff together. I don't know. I tried. I just don't have time for it no more. I don't have time for this no more. So every athlete faces obstacles, right? So, and you mentioned that getting in your head, you know what I mean? Some coaches tell you need to build your confidence and things like that. And getting in your head when you shoot, when your shot's not falling, is a significant challenge for you. Like now, when I train you, I don't see that. Like I don't see you get down, you keep shooting and stuff like that. But how did you cope with those moments of self-doubt, and what strategies did you use to stay mentally strong during your games?
Well, My father used to tell me like he could sit in the game. Like I used to get in my head a lot, so he would just tell me to keep shooting. Don't worry about making or missing, because the points don't always matter. He's
Right.
told me just keep doing what I'm doing.
So that's how you got through it.
Hmm.
Is there any other strategies you try to use, take yourself while you playing, or what do you like? Do you do anything before a game? Like, do you meditate? Do you listen to what type of music do you listen to before? If you do listen to music before a game, like, what's your ritual before a game and after, or before a game?
I usually listen to.
What's your favorite song that you listen to? What's your game music? What's your hype music? Or do you
It'd be
listen?
a bunch of different rappers. Like I listen to YG Tech before a game. A lot of Baltimore rappers before a game.
Oh, all right. So they get you hyped for your game. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. So, mental resilience is critical in sports, right? So, what advice would you give to a young athlete who's struggling with a similar issue that you had, and especially when it comes to maintaining confidence and composure under pressure?
Um, I would say just stay out your head. Don't worry about it too much. Cause worrying about it too much is going to make you like it's going to bring your confidence down. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Y'all hear that? Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. So, taking a break from AAU this year you must have been it must have been a tough decision for you, right? Getting to stand away from basketball and not really playing a game, but really just like training and working out. So we work out like 3 to 4 days a week. And then we do a lot of, depending on how many girls come. So we do a lot of, it ain't like you missing because you're doing a lot of game situational stuff. Right? You're training based off a game situation, not just like one-on-one. Sometimes we do one-on-one, and that's just to fix your shot, stuff like that. But when everybody comes, it's like more like game situational stuff. So taking a break from AAU is a tough decision for you. So I know you spend. How do you spend that time, and what did you learn about yourself and your passion for basketball during that period? I know you train, but other than that, like what do you do, and what did you learn about yourself, and did you have more time to reflect?
Yeah, I had a lot more time to like just worry about myself instead of going to these like practices and with the whole team. I learned like working out with you like by myself. I learned what I need to work on and like what I had to build off of. Like my shot, learned my shot wasn't good, and a lot more dribbling. I could work on my dribbling a lot more.
I mean, I think it's a difference between a dribbler and a ball handler. So I would say like just work on like learning how to really protect the ball when you dribble, using your offhand like we worked the other day. Like I was showing you how to use your offhand and stuff like that. Like you don't have to be a spectacular dribbler. You only need 3 dribbles. If you can't get past somebody within 3 dribbles, pass the ball and cut to the basket, right? But the most important thing about somebody that's handling the ball is learning how to protect the ball using that offhand and things like that. You don't got to do all that between the legs, behind the back 3 times, and all that stuff. You don't got to do that stuff because that's what's going to happen. Like, you got everybody learning that stuff now. So when they do get to college, that's what's going to happen to them. They ain't going to know how to play. Because when you get to college, you got to play in somebody's system. And that system is not going to allow you to sit there and do 35 dribble moves before you shoot the ball. That's going to get you on the bench. That system going to have you coming off of screens, off the ball screens, cutting, moving, and stuff like that. So most systems ain't going to have you dribbling the ball that much. So that's just little tips for y'all basketball players out there. Stop trying to do all those dribble moves. Become a ball handler, not a dribbler. Dribbler is somebody that over dribbles like 3,000 times just to get to one spot. If you do that, to me, and yeah, I said it, you don't know how to play basketball. So live with it. Get over it. So looking ahead, what are your goals for the future, both basketball and beyond, and how do you how do you plan to continue to grow as a basketball player, as an athlete? Let me change that, as an athlete and an individual.
As an athlete, I ain't run track this year, so I wanna run track next year.
Okay.
But like basketball, I wanna like go far with it, like go to the WNBA, get a scholarship for college.
And so you know what that entails, right?
Work.
It entails hard work. So my thing is, let me ask you this: like, are you ready to make this a job? Because in order for you to get to that point, getting a scholarship for college is basically marketing yourself to coaches. You got a lot of coaches that's out here on X and everywhere. I don't know about that though. Like for me, advertising myself as a basketball player online, I don't know. How would I say it? It's kind of corny to me. I don't know. I mean, I think advertising yourself directly to the coach, and I know a lot of people, do that, but advertising yourself directly to the coach, sending your coach your film directly, is the better. I mean, it worked for all my players that I had, and all of them may have IG pages and that show their basketball skills, and they had sports recruit that showed their basketball skills, and they use that to market themselves to coaches and send out emails and film and stuff like that. So that's how all my players got recruited. I mean, they ain't used Twitter and stuff, and DM coaches and stuff like that. Just imagine, emails is bad enough, but just imagine everybody DM a coach on Twitter. That's a lot of DMs. That is a lot of DMs. A lot of DMs. So as an athlete, you wanna go to the WNBA, which you're gonna have to make basketball a job now. Like, you gotta work out 5 days a week. You gotta look at basketball. You gotta study film. That's making it a job for you. And you gotta know that doing that still is no guarantee. It still ain't a guarantee that you're gonna actually make it to the WNBA. But the process is what matters, because in that process you build character. You know who you're becoming, and then you might not play basketball, but you might work in something that got to do with basketball. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So there's many avenues to basketball, and everybody think, all right, getting to the WNBA is the only. But realistically, let's start pumping out. Oh, you're gonna. Realistically, that might not happen, right? So, but again, that process of going through that process, knowing that it might not happen, build character. It builds a hard worker. It makes you disciplined. So you're learning a lot of life lessons going through that, and that's a good thing. A lot of people think it's a bad thing. That's just like what I'm doing right now. Like, who knows if I'm going to grow as big as whatever, right? But this process, I don't learn this whole lot in this process. I don't learn how to edit stuff and look up stuff and stuff that I wouldn't even thought I'd ever be interested in. So even if this don't work out, I will have the skills to do editing and stuff like that. I will have that skill. See what I'm saying? So even though I might not get the way I want to go at, which I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep on going and keep on learning. So that's the thing about basketball. It's the same way. Basketball is like life. Even though there's a slim chance that you're going to get to the WNBA. But the good thing about it is the process of getting there, trying to get there. That's the good thing. That's the good thing. Because you will learn a lot and really, really, really builds your character and become a hard worker, have resilience, and probably work in sports in some type of way to help other people out. So that's a good thing. So what about as an individual? What did you learn about yourself during this time, like personally, not nothing to do with sports, like personally? If you could sit down and think about, all right, I didn't play AAU this year. I know I work out, but what else did I learn about myself?
I learned that me making the decisions I made, it made me a lot stronger mentally.
Yeah. All right, that's a good thing. Whatever goals do you have? Like, just to say, if you don't make the NBA. So whatever passions do you have besides basketball?
I want to be like an entrepreneur, like work for myself, like clothes.
Okay.
I don't want to work for
nobody. I don't think like none of y'all kids these days want to work for anybody, and I don't blame you, because working for other people, somebody got to do it until you find your passion and what you're really passionate about. Because it ain't easy. I can say I've been an entrepreneur for years, because everything I try to do, I try to do it in the business-like manner. But it's doable. You can do it. You can do it. And what you're doing as far as basketball is going to help you be resilient. You know what I mean? When it's time to go through stuff. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Community and support systems are essential to an athlete, right? And it's going to be essential to you because you want to, work hard. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need that support when things ain't going your way. So you're gonna need that support. So that support system and that community system are essential to an athlete's journey. So how has your community, including your family, coaches, teammates, played a role in developing your success?
It helped me because it helped me realize that I got people I got a lot of people that's going to back me up whenever they're going to tell me right from wrong, basically. Like, if I feel like I should make that decision, they're going to follow me 100% instead of trying to tell me to do something else that I don't want to do.
Okay. So yeah, I know your father has been a big part of this journey for you, and like he really supports you. I know that for a fact. Like he's really supports you things in your journey, and in your dreams of becoming a WNBA player. You heard this first, so she made the WNBA. Y'all gotta ask me for the rights for this right here. You know what I mean? Do her backstory. You know, the life of Green. Do her backstory. So y'all gotta ask me for this stuff, man. But your father played a big part in you doing this. So, what were some times when you like, I can't stand you? I know sometimes. I know it because I was like that with my daughter when she was playing. So I know it been times you been like, I can't stand you.
A couple times.
Well, like you like, Dad, like chill, or the most embarrassing thing he ever did, at a game.
So when I was younger, I don't know what team I think it was Thrill, but I guess I wasn't playing good enough for him, and he told the coach, he was like, sit her down on the bench, and I just looked at him because I'm like, dang, why are you giving me all that? But he kept telling the coach to sit me down. He made me cry that game.
Yeah, we do that, man. Sit her down, man. She ain't doing nothing. Sit her down. Sit her down. She ain't doing nothing, coach. She ain't even playing no defense.
You was just giving me a lot that game. I cried after that.
So how did they? All right, so you cried after that. So after you got finished crying, what happened?
He was still going.
He was still getting on you. You ever cry after that? After that one, you cried more in more games. I mean, you won it. You won it. So sometimes we as fathers see like, nah, man, you better than that. You out there bull crapping. Go sit her down, man. She ain't ready yet. So has it been happening more often or less?
What, me crying?
No, him telling the coach to sit you down.
Less.
He told me that the other day. Sit her down. Like, she don't play right. Sit her down. I got you. I understand. So you're about to make a decision, right?
Mm-hmm.
On your future as far as basketball and school and stuff like that. So how you play for what high school you play for?
Poly.
And how did that go?
It went good. We won the JB championship.
Y'all supposed to play us.
Yeah, I heard. What happened?
Dude, don't start me lying. Look. So y'all was supposed to play us, and I ain't know. But then I got asked, and then I was like, I don't care. But then the JV coach got asked, and I guess he had something to do that day, or whatever. But I tried to get it rescheduled, but we couldn't get it rescheduled.
Oh yeah, because I don't know. We were supposed to practice. We were scrimmaging our varsity that day, and we had got the call. My coach had got the call that day. It was like, we had asked who it was, and it was like, it was a Newtown coach, and we was like, when we playing them, and she was like, oh, we don't play them no more.
Yeah, so I got in the office with the AD. I was like, yo, reschedule the game because the JV coach, I forgot what he had to go out of town. Something I know on the day that y'all was supposed to play, but that would have been like an epic game. Like, we should have played that game.
We was pumped for that game too.
That game would have been epic because our JV was 17-0 and y'all was undefeated. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that would have been Baltimore City versus Baltimore County JV game.
That would have been crazy.
Like he was nervous.
Yeah, probably.
JV might be nervous.
Yo, our JV or they y'all JV?
Y'all JV.
Our JV? No, they wanted to play.
We was pumped.
No, the outlook, yo, how they wanted to play, but like I didn't know about it until because I would have made it happen, but I didn't know about it until like it got canceled. And I was like, no, like let's see if we can reschedule it.
Yeah, we was trying to get our coach to reschedule the game too, but I guess we had games for the days that they was trying to get.
Yeah, so like so grown up. So who else besides you played basketball in your family?
Sister Shay, my twin brother was playing for a little bit, but then he kind of didn't want to play no more because he was on the team and like the team didn't give him the time, so it kind of like lowered his confidence and he didn't want to play no more.
Why didn't he just go to another team?
I don't know.
He still don't want to play no more.
He want to get into real estate.
Hey, how old is he? Like all the same age, right? You think about getting in real estate now? My wife in real estate.
That's what he want to do.
What do you want? He want to what do you want to sell homes and commercial property?
Well, I don't know nothing about real estate.
Real estate. So who the best player out of you and your sister? You just said. Why you say
We be going neck and neck though, but it's me.
So y'all go 1-on-1. Who winning? You winning? 1-on-1.
We ain't played in a while, but last time we played, she beat me. But we ain't played in a while. But I think I got that.
So when the last time y'all played?
I think it was the beginning of this year.
She beat you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your shot better now, so she might not beat you this time.
Yeah, that's why I said she ain't gonna beat me this time.
Yeah, she might not beat you this time. I don't think so. I do not think so. So what's your so we in the summer right now, so we're working out right now. So what is your deal for next year?
Like when the season start?
Yeah, what is your deal for next year for us basketball?
I'm trying to make it to varsity because I was on JV last year.
Varsity where?
Newtown.
So, all right, so you want to come up to Newtown and she want to make my varsity team. You know that's hard work, right? I don't give out prizes, so you know it's hard work. And I think you're gonna be all right. I think because of your hard work that you're doing, right, like you stay in the gym, you're gonna know how I want you to play. Right now you got the upper hand because you're in the gym and I see your work ethic. And I want people on varsity to get that work ethic and that effort and able to really work. I ain't saying you on varsity yet, but because, you know, stuff I say sometimes get me in trouble. Well, you can't say she's on varsity right now. That's like people take stuff and just throw it in the water and hope for something to happen and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say that. It's looking kinda good. I don't make no promises, but it's looking kinda good because of your work ethic. And I don't see nobody else working as hard as you right now that wanna play varsity basketball. But we'll see next week. Because next week we start our 3 week summer workout.
I'll be there too.
So growing, and your passion for this game, it really I can tell that you have passion for this game because lately I haven't seen that in a lot of people, ball players. Like I be telling other coaches, like, man, I don't even think some of these kids want to play basketball. They just think they're doing it because of their parents even making them doing it, or it's just something to do, or they don't want to sit in the house, or they just think it's some type of, what you call that, like get together. Oh, we just want to get together every weekend and, play basketball, and I'm not going to take it real serious. Now, depending on what age you is, I think you should take it serious, but if you ain't like, you in the 6th or 7th grade, or when you in the 4th or 5th grade, I think you should just be having fun with it, and really trying to decide if you love it or like it or not, and try to do another sport. So when you was around 6 or 7, did you try any other sport besides basketball?
I think I was playing softball at one point in time.
What, T-ball?
Yeah.
Or the ball? Did you like T-ball?
I can't remember that. No. Did I like it?
That's not falling. You go ask her. What you say?
It ain't play long.
Oh. I guess that mean I ain't like it.
Then she stopped real quick.
Yeah, stop real quick.
I guess that mean I ain't like it.
Stop real quick. You like T-ball. So you want to run track in high school and play ball. So track has 2 seasons. And one of them is indoor track is the same time basketball.
Oh, then I would have to do outdoor.
Yeah, outdoors is more like Mingo did that. Mingo did outdoor track.
She quit.
Indoor basketball. Mingo quit.
She fast.
Oh yeah, Mingo fast. She is fast and smooth. Our coach just called me about her the other day. And she gonna be like, why they do that so late? I said, I don't know. But yeah, coach is she already done what's the name for Drexel. So what's your dream school?
Like college. I don't want to go too far from home. So
What?
I don't.
So what you wanna go at Maryland? Where?
Probably Morgan.
Morgan?
Yeah, I don't want to go too far from home.
So you wanna go to a HBCU? Morgan? So you wanna play
But
college?
if a like a big college hit me that's like far, I'ma go.
You wanna go play for Morgan?
If Cause I don't want to go too far from home.
That's not going far from home at all. That's going right around the corner. You
No.
want Joe, you want her to stay here?
But
she can make the decision, but it got to make sense. Me personally, I would love for the to go far, but not to go too far.
Yeah, but like go a couple states away. Like
okay,
at least 4 hours. Like
you right. You right.
Early, North Carolina,
right.
South Carolina.
You gotta work really hard. You gotta be you can't be a dog going to South Carolina. You gotta be a wolf for South Carolina. You gotta eat dogs to go to South Carolina. So you gotta be a wolf going to South yeah, you gotta be a wolf. That's what Jay West said. Jay West said, everybody talking about being a dog. He said, I wasn't never no dog. I was a wolf. I ate dogs. So that's how you gotta carry that. You gotta carry that like you got underdogs gotta become wolves. Right? Since everybody out here is underestimating you, you gotta go through that underdog stage to become a wolf. That means you're killing everybody else. Everybody that ever doubted you, everybody that's in front of you, you got to kill them. All right, so your top 5. You watch college basketball, girls basketball a lot. Or you don't? Why you watch college basketball? Why you don't watch college? Well, you better start watching college girls basketball. All right, so top 5 players in the WNBA. Do you know top 5 players in college basketball? Oh yeah, so your top 5 players in college. You know top 5 in college right now? None.
Well, yeah, I got 3. Yeah, I was ready to name them 2, and then she go to LSU. She was like tall, like Angel Reese. I think she wore number 20 something, 25 or something. I don't know her name, but her.
What's she do? You ain't talking
She was a
about
big.
Oh, forgot her name. Williams.
I think it's something like that. I don't know, but her too. I like that game.
You didn't say Florida. You didn't say Fawali from South Carolina. You didn't like Fawali?
She got a crazy layup package. I don't be seeing her dribble.
Man, Shorty got crazy handles.
I don't be seeing her handles.
God,
she got crazy layups.
Shorty got crazy. She is show by itself. And the thing about her, like, don't let her play freely, right? But the thing about her playing freely and being creative is that when she play like that, she barely make a mistake. Like, she barely miss.
She went crazy in the championship game when he played LSU.
Oh, God, she like, I don't know. All right, so your top 5 WNBA players.
Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. I think her name like Asia something. I don't know.
Asia
Aaliyah Boston. Kennedy, yeah.
Now, see, so, all right, a lot of people say they ain't know who Kennedy Carter was, right? So it's how a lot of y'all new people to basketball didn't know who Kennedy Carter was. I'm going to tell you who I watched Kennedy Carter during her whole college career. Like, Kennedy Carter was the female Kyrie Irving. Ball on a string. Why? If you go back and watch some of her college highlights. And when she first got in NBA, WNBA, she was a hothead. This year, she's killing this shit. Like, she's really killing this shit. So, I think if they don't trade nobody off that Chicago team, they're going to be hard to beat next year. They're going to be hard to beat. They getting that camaraderie. They had fun playing and stuff like that. I think they're hard to beat. But Kennedy Carter is like, she's one of my favorite players. Like, even before all this stuff happened with, and I was wondering where she was at this year because, you know, she got kind of like put off a couple of teams and stuff because of her attitude and stuff. But she got humbled. But I'm glad she's back playing right now because she's a wolf. I ain't even call her a dog. She's a wolf. Shout out to Candy Carter, man. I really love your game. Just wanted to let you know that if you ever hear this podcast, I really love your game. And like, so the incident that happened with her and Caitlin Clark, what did you think about that?
Go ahead.
You didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
Like, so her and Caitlin Clark was going back and forth or whatever the whole game. So she had kind of like blindside Caitlin and like knocked her down. The whole world went crazy. Are they trying to hurt her and all of this and all of that?
I mean, but Caitlin Clark kind of do the same thing. She got, well, like she did like one of these.
Yeah, but that's the thing I was trying to explain to people. Like, yo, it's basketball. Like,
but everybody do it though.
Yeah, and people get frustrated. Like, people get frustrated sometimes when they do dumb stuff in the basketball game. Yeah, so it's like somebody just posted something now talking about that, and I posted this like a couple of months ago when it's still going. And I think the news is really piggybacking on and just making this worse because they're trying to make it a Caitlyn against Angel thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not like that. It's basketball, and Caitlyn even said like it's basketball. I'm gonna get roughed up, and stuff like that, and but it's basketball. Mostly every rookie that came in the WNBA or the NBA got roughed up and had to prove themselves. Like, because we got all these new fans that don't know nothing about basketball, now all of a sudden it's assault. Like, people is literally talking. I'm not watching WNBA anymore because that's all they do is wrestle. Like, dude, you must have been watching basketball all your life. You must not have been watching basketball. It happens all the time.
Yeah, let them play like the WNBA lets them play.
Right, like NBA got soft. I don't even watch that. I don't even watch. But the Boston won the championship. Boston won. I barely even watched that. Kyrie, one of my best.
I wanted him
to win. I wanted him to win too. Cause like everybody always talk about Kyrie. Man, Kyrie, the most kindest person in the world. Y'all just can't get to him, so y'all mad. Like, so you're gonna try to they try to make up stories about people that they can't get to. So that's one thing about being somebody that don't let nobody get to you. People gonna try to make up. Right, that kind of happened to me last year. Like, you don't know me. Like, people just try to make up stories. So your top five is Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Aliyah Boston, Asia Wilson. And who you got winning the championship?
Chicago.
You got Chicago win the championship this year? You sure? Because New York is killing. You got Chicago.
Yeah.
You, really? All right, y'all heard it here. She said she got Chicago winning it next year. Wow. So if you can go 1-on-1 with a player, WNBA player, who would it be?
Mike Kennedy Carter.
Kennedy Carter.
Yeah.
Why would it be Kennedy Carter?
I think. Well, let me not say that.
You about to say?
I was ready to say I think I could play some good defense on her, like lock her up. I don't know yet. I mean, I thought I could, stay with her, but I don't think I could
what?
Do too much.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So
maybe
we don't have to work on you. You not being able. You don't have to work on that defense since you think you can't check Kennedy Carter.
No, I can, but she. We're gonna see.
You gonna see. By the time you get a WNBA, Kennedy Carter gonna be she gonna be she probably be retired by the time you get into the WNBA. I'm gonna put that out there right now.
Probably. Most likely, yeah, she gonna be.
So who was your role model or inspiration when you first started playing basketball?
Like family wise or
anybody. Like who's your role model? Who did you want to be like? Like, so when you're on a basketball court and you just shooting around and playing, who do you pretend to be? Do you ever pretend to be anybody? No?
I wish I'm trying to get my jump shot like Caitlin Clark, so when she pull it up and it just, But
that's a lot of work. Watch her workout film and see what she do. Mimic.
I'm trying.
You gotta mimic that. Watch her workout film and see what you gotta. So coming up, watching all these people play. All right, so you said now, so when you was 6, how much did you watch basketball?
I used to watch it all the time. I used to always be with my father, and he would always have it on.
All right. Man, on the men's side, who was your favorite player?
Kyrie.
Okay. So women back in the day, Who was your favorite player? I'm about to ask you about a person. If you don't know who this person is, I'm cutting this off.
I have a favorite WNBA player.
Do you know who Maya Moore is?
Yeah.
She wasn't your favorite?
I ain't have a favorite, but like I knew
Maya Moore is a beast.
my uncle used to like. Yeah, he used to tell me all the time. When I was with him, he would just put her clips on. We just watch her.
Man, see, I wish Maya was still playing. I really do. If what's her name? Who's still playing? Not Sue Bird. Not Sue Bird. Sue Bird ain't playing no more, right? No. Dawn Taurasi, right?
Oh.
If she's still playing, Maya Moore could be still playing. I'm telling you, Maya was and Donna, she's doing real good this year, man. I think is she the lead scorer in the WNBA? So have you ever really been criticized by your coach and your teammates, and how did you really handle it?
Yeah.
You ever have a problem with like your teammates criticizing you?
I mean, they would tell me like what I'm doing, like how I could fix it, but it wasn't like never really like nothing too like they wouldn't say they would say it like in a nice way. It wouldn't be like too aggressive towards where like I'm getting mad or something. But they'd tell me like what I'm doing and how I could fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it.
So how was the team camaraderie at Poly last?
Like, what you mean?
Like, how was the team? Like, how did y'all get along?
Yeah, we all got along. I mean, it was a couple times in practice where we would like, I guess we would try to get our point across like in the drill and say like how we could do better, but and sometimes we didn't want to listen to one person or something like that. But towards like the end of the season, we all like was listening to each other and like letting each other get our point across and like.
All right. So so being an athlete is important, but being a student athlete is more important. So how do you plan on balancing your academics and your and basketball?
So this year, well, last year, school year, like first entering ninth grade was a little challenging for me, but towards the end, second quarter towards the end, I was doing good. And then, but this year, I plan on like, cause last year I didn't like go to coach class as much as I should have. So I plan on doing that this year. Like whatever help I need, I plan on getting that from like family members.
So we usually have a study. Our study hall gonna be mandatory this year and be better this year. Cause we had a couple of people that failed off last year, but I'm not like you're responsible for your grade. I'm not. I'm responsible for trying to make sure you stay on track, but you're responsible for your grades. Like we had girls last year had a 1.1 grade point average. The people she need to play more. My gosh,
No, that's crazy.
wound up falling off the team. Like give me a whole headache, and then wound up falling off the team. We understand and stuff. So what are some of your hobbies and interests outside of that?
Like hobbies, I used to like. Well, I still do, but I used to play the game a lot. Well, I don't play the game as much as I used to, but I do that. I like going to the pool, like swimming. I like being in the water, and I go running with my father.
So what time y'all get up and run?
Whenever he get up for work, but he get up for work early, so we'll go running. Or sometimes I let him go to sleep, and then when he wake up, we'll go running.
So you let him go to sleep.
You keep asking me that you want to
Yeah, what's that? What you keep asking me you want to get?
Oh, boxing. Yeah, I used to do boxing.
And that'll help you out with your footwork. Boxing will help you out with your footwork. So if is there a story that you have where it's like 5 seconds on the clock? What did you do?
I was playing with Thrill, and we was like, what team was we playing? You remember that game? Wasn't Jano coaching that team? Well, I was playing for Thrill, and we was playing this DC team. Like we was like tied, and we had the ball. It was our possession. I think it was a couple seconds on the clock, and they gave me the ball, and I hit the three. I think that was it, right? Yeah. What you said?
What you mean what he said? How y'all wind up going to overtime? Y'all wind up winning that game in overtime?
That was probably one of our best games.
And that was with Thrill. So what was your what's all right? So when we working out, what is your favorite drill that we do when we work out?
when we was doing that drill recently, when I came around and I shot the ball and you had me come around on the other side for the elbow shot.
About the screen, yeah.
Like that one, and then I like the one where you set up 3 chairs and then you put the ball and I like go over my pivots and stuff for the jump shot. I like that.
Yeah, that's that footwork stuff right there. That's that fundamental work that you gotta master before you could do anything else. You gotta master the fundamentals before you do anything else. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years, both in terms of basketball and personality? Like, I know you say you want to make it to the WNBA. All right, so what are some things you want to? Let me change that. Sorry. What are some things you want to accomplish in your high school career, as far as basketball?
I want to hit 1,000 points and be like the best defensive player and like offensive too. If I can get both, I'm gonna hit like MVP like that.
So what about championships? How much would that matter?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I want like the national joints.
Yeah, I'm trying to win back to back.
I'm trying to get a ring.
I'm trying to win back to back. I'm trying to win that one this year. I'm on a mission this year. I'm on a mission to pick the best players that's going to help us get to the championship. That's my mission for this year. Try to do that. All right. So, what advice would you give a young athlete who just started their basketball journey?
Just have fun with it. Just keep going. That's what I did. I just had fun. And like as I got older, I realized how much I wanted to play. Because basketball, like sometimes it's not for people, but like if you really like it, you'll keep going. And it's not going to feel like a job. If it feels like a job, then it's not fun. Right. It's not something that you want to do for real. It used to feel like a job for me. I used to say it was a job, but then as I played more, I had fun with it. So it's like, now it's something I really want to do.
Man, so that's right. And while you're on your journey of this job, like have fun. Anything that seems like fun and you can get paid for it, do it. Do that. Yeah, do that. Really appreciate that. So next up is Newtown. So trying to get you, you live around the corner. So instead of you going all the way in the city, you decided now to go to your zone school, which is Newtown, which is I really appreciate. I think we're gonna have fun this year. I really think we're gonna have fun this year. What you think is going if you make varsity and if your sister still playing and stuff like that? How do you feel about playing with your sister on the same team?
I think that's good for us. I feel like we're gonna like in practice and stuff like that. We're gonna try to go like point for point stuff like that. I think that's gonna help us out, like scoring on each other, like in practice. Mm-hmm. But in the game, we gonna like know what to do with each other, like. I guess, like, set each other up for the shot. So, like, for her to drive, because she like driving a lot. For her to drive will, like, shoot the ball more. And for me to drive, too. And to get my shot off.
What's the most frustrating thing about basketball, too, for you?
Sometimes it's the coaches.
Coaches?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to frustrate you. I'm just let you know. I'm gonna frustrate the heck out of you to see where you at mentally. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I'm gonna be on you. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Don't take it personal. Just don't take nothing to eye. Don't take it. If you don't take anything personal, watch how better you become. Don't take nothing personal because it ain't personal. I'm gonna yell sometimes. Don't take it. Listen to the message. Right, of what I'm saying. I'm not gonna yell where it's gonna be like degrading you and stuff like that. But I might not yell at you. I might not have to. But my voice is going to get raised a couple of times during the year. It's going to raise. You heard it. So it's going to get raised. All right. So for our listeners who are inspired by your journey, where can they follow you at on social media to stay updated with your progress and your achievements?
I really only be on Instagram, but it's 5-star Jaylah with 2 R's. 5-star.Jaylah with 2 R's. And it's not the word 5 is the
letter,
yeah.
With the number 5?
Yeah, number 5.
I'm a 5-star Jaylah. All right, so we'll put that in there. Yeah, we'll put that in there. So, look, it's been absolutely a pleasure to have you on the show today. Your story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of mental resilience. I don't know where you came back from all your doubt and stuff, and now that I see that you got, goodness grief. I see that you got confidence now, and I see your confidence even growing even more. So That's a real big achievement to overcome. A mental challenge is a real big achievement when you overcome it. And once you overcome that, you become better. I think you did a really good job at overcoming that thing. So thank you for sharing your journey with us and your story. And I really thank you for coming on the show. Is there anything else that you would like to tell our listeners or some young person that's coming up and playing basketball? Is there anything else? Because I know you say you frustrated. Sometimes the coaches frustrate you. So, as far as coaches, what advice can you give a kid? Or like, what type of coach do you like?
I mean, I like a coach that's going to be like on me, but I like a coach that's going like, I don't want them to be on me like 24/7, but I want them to like tell me what I'm doing wrong, like how I could fix it.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear that? I always get a coach to tell you doing it wrong and how to fix it. Because I was at school and the coach just come up to, hey, great job, great. So the girls should be like, Coach Steve, can you please tell him to stop saying that? Let me know what I'm freaking doing wrong. Every time I do something, it's like, great job, great job, great job. I hear great job all the time because I know I ain't doing a great job at that time. Like, let me know what I'm doing wrong so I can get better. And then you got coaches that just tell you everything you're doing wrong. Don't tell you how to get better. I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong and how to get better, how to make it better. And then I'm going to tell you again. Then I'm going to tell you again. I'm not telling you a fourth time. I done told you 3 times how to get better at that particular thing and you still not listening. So I guess you don't want to become a better player. But I know you're not like that because I only got to tell you once and you do it. So proof is in the pudding. But thanks, Jaylah, for coming out, man. I really appreciate it. Like you said, y'all can check out Jaylah on 5star.Jaylah, right? On Instagram, check her out, see her progress throughout the year. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to Full Court Dreams, the Underdog Voice. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at SQ Basketball Chronicles and catch our episodes on Amazon Music, iHeart Radio, and on YouTube at Coach Q. Hey, Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, Facebook, all doing well. What I need y'all to do, I need y'all to go on YouTube because there's stuff on YouTube that might not be on Instagram and X that y'all missing out on. So I'll go on YouTube and go to my channel, subscribe to my page, so you can get more content. I really appreciate that. And join our Facebook community, man. Our Facebook community, we got polls on there to take some advice for kids and parents about basketball. I post some of my blogs on there. Also, you get the first look at my blogs also that I post on there. So really go on Facebook and join our Facebook community, Underdog's Voice, for more inspiring stories and discussion. So until next time, keep pushing, keep dreaming. Keep pushing, keep dreaming, and keep playing. Your host, Coach Q, and I'm out.